Welcome. In this video, we present a single helical pile design example with Eurocode specifications. Initially, we will access the Soil Types dialog, where we can edit the soil properties. We can define the unit weights, cohesion and friction angle for each soil, as well as the soil models and parameters for the vertical and lateral springs. In the Edit Borings dialog, we can specify the model stratigraphy. We can add new soil layers and define the top elevation and soil type for each layer. Next, we should define the loads on the pile head. We will add a second stage to the model and double-click on the load. In the dialog, we can specify different load types like dead loads, live loads, and more. In this case, we will add a 300 kilonewtons live load and an 100 kilonewtons dead load in stage 0. In stage 1, we will apply a minus 100 kilonewtons live uplift load. Finally, we will apply a 10 kilonewtons lateral load on X direction and an 8 kilonewtons load on Y direction. Now we are ready to define the pile section properties. We double-click on the pile and we select to edit the section. In the new dialog, we can select the desired pile shape, in this case, a pipe section, and adjust the steel material properties. We can define the pipe diameter and thickness. The rest of the pipe section properties are automatically calculated. In this example, we will assume 3 helical plates. We change the diameter of the first plate to 25 centimeters, and we adjust the distance from the pile tip to the center of this plate. Accordingly, we edit the diameters and the spacings for the rest 2 plates. When we are ready, we can select to save this helix configuration, so we can always return to it if we do any modifications. In the General tab of DeepFND, we can select to perform pile depth optimization and define a maximum depth and a vertical step spacing. In the Design tab, we access the code options and select to apply Eurocode 2 and Eurocode 3 for the structural checks. In the Load Combinations area, we select to generate all Eurocode 7 load combinations. Several new design sections are added in our file, each one containing a different load combination, so the loads and the properties in each case will be factored accordingly. We select to analyze all the design sections at the same time. When the analysis finishes, the analysis and checking summary table appears that includes critical results for each examined design section. In this case, we see that the model works fine for some of the combinations, and some others give overstress notifications. The program optimized the pile depth independently at each model. We noticed that for some combinations, the maximum specified depth was reached, without the pile being able to develop enough bearing capacity in order to resist the applied factored loads. If we wish to optimize our pile for these exact combinations, then we can consider using bigger or more helical plates, or readjust the maximum optimization depth limit. On the model area, we can see the bearing capacities in tension and compression, the lateral pile moment and displacement graphs, and more. We can double-click on the pile and select the option Show Full Calculations, which causes an XML file to open with the reported equations and structural checks. We can access the Report Manager in the Report tab of DeepFND. In the dialog, we can select which design sections and stages we wish to include in the report and drag and drop to add more available sections in our report. Finally, we can select to preview our report or export it in Word or PDF format. The report includes several sections with the selected methods, model parameters, analysis results, calculation equations, and more. Thank you for watching this video. Visit our websites and find out how to overcome your geostructural challenges with our programs.